Hello! How you guys doing? 20 seconds late. Bridgewater, Jojo, Natrixon, TS Just, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm working on something a little bit different tonight. On the dot only, except only for... Well, it's tough. Wait, hang on. If you only accept perfection, what's your excuse for this stuff that I found right here? Huh? This mess. Perfect nightmare. Yeah, that's right. All right. Darge, how you doing? Welcome. I'm made from this assembly. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Can't complain too much. I've decided that for my Christmas present to myself this year, I'm going to get a rainbow-striped D-pad icon for my name chat. Well, thank you, Bridgewater. Appreciate that. All right, so I'm gonna work on movie night stuff tonight. I haven't touched this code in 2 months. It's been 2 months since I've made a commit to this. So that's gonna be fun. No, this is not an NES. Nope. This is something a little bit different. So on Saturday nights, most Saturday nights anyway, not all of them, but a good portion of them, I host a movie night with another streamer here on Twitch, Sleepy Mia, and it's on a server that I put together, and myself and Jojo have been working on it since I don't know, since I first threw it out the wall. There's okay, good. For a second there, I didn't think I spelt the command right. The NES can't handle HTML5 video, right? I can't do it. It can't do it. So a while back, Jojo had written up some emote stuff, and from what I understand, it's like half done. So we're gonna have a look, see what it intended to do anyway, and see where we can go from there. We might have a look at something else tonight as well. That's kind of related to this. But yeah, try it. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Homes isn't perfect too, but no. So it's a voting platform specifically for movie nights. I mean, we could use like a straw poll thing to figure out, you know, what we want to watch every other week or so. But I thought I might be able to put something together that automates a good portion of that process. I haven't written any code for it yet on purpose. Excuse me. I've written down a lot of design document type stuff though. So I might switch over to that later on tonight. We'll see. But so yeah, so we're gonna first start by opening up the command prompt. Code and movie night. The good news is though, it does build. Oh, and one thing I'm actually going to do, Jojo, I know you're going to hate me for this, but I'm going to remove Go imports. Because so far, that's been like one of the larger hurdles for anyone to help out, get started with this project. Golf Force 2. Is that a movie or a show? Well, yeah, it's because it's because Go doesn't set up like the Go path entirely. The Go community approach adopt the Go modules. Yeah, and Go imports, at least the way we have it set up, doesn't touch the modules. So like it's extra steps that you have to figure out what to do. So, a perfect example, Bridgewater was trying to get some of it to work, and he got it to work by just removing the co-imports lines. Unlimited Bytes, how you doing? Welcome. I don't have any of those commands, but you know, I'll demonstrate what I'm working on here. So I do have master checked out. All right. So I'm working on a single instance streaming server with integrated chat. It's not meant to compete with Twitch or anything like that, but it was made specifically to replace Rabbit with a solution that worked and that I actually had more control over. So just magically works. I mean, kind of, sort of, not really. You know, let me move this over here because I don't remember like what I actually made. I don't remember what the okay, good, okay. I kept accidentally showing my stream key on stream for this, so I wanted to make sure that the one I have in here isn't the one I use in production. So this is only running locally, so you guys can't see it yet. This admin password is regenerated every single time the program reloads. So this doesn't. This is random every time. All right. So was it 192.168.1. No, let's just do 127. All the things because it's got. There we go. So normally there's like a video playing here. I don't have my other computer on and like set up, so I'm not gonna be streaming any video to this thing. Yeah, I got it, Judge. Thank you. But yeah, so it's got video on this side and it's got chat over here. And the big thing about this is it implements emotes. So what I'm gonna work on tonight is getting emotes onto the server easier, because currently it's a big manual process. Before it was semi-manual, where I would use a separate command that I had written up, separate program, separate script that went out to Twitch and downloaded emotes for me and dumped them in the right folder. But the third-party service I was using for that turned off that interface, I guess, that API endpoint. Well, they didn't like 404 it, but like they stopped updating the stupid thing, so it always returned the same data. So my program broke. So all the emotes on the server are pretty stale. I like how the input box isn't blocked by an empty suggestion box. You had an empty suggestion box here? Really? Make your life easy, just read it from a folder where the file name is the emote. So that's what I currently do, but that's not the issue that I was running into. The issue I was running into was downloading the emotes and figuring out what emotes, what's it? Yeah, what the emotes were and all that stuff. But as far as putting them all into a single folder and using their file name as the emote themselves, the emote tag, that does kind of work, but it isn't very versatile. I thought you built an application like Rabbit with a virtual server for every user. As soon as I heard replace Rabbit, because that's what I'm kind of working. Oh, really? Yeah, so we used to use Rabbit for moving it a while back, and it worked all right for, you know, watching like Prime videos or whatever. But if I had something locally, I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to get it to work with Rabbit, and their own plugin didn't really work very well. And when was it? Like March? February, March, around there, they pushed some UI updates that completely broke everything, and I was so frustrated and fed up with it that I finally got off my butt and started writing this. Empty suggestion box blocks view of the input box until it's been populated once, at which point it blocks the view at the bottom of the chat window. Huh? Yeah, I wasn't getting that. But here, I mean, So this is with your changes, Bridgewater. So this is working like it's supposed to, I think. Mostly, I think, yeah. This is nice. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to change my the code thing, because currently this points to my Nest project. That's not what I'm working on tonight. Hang on, because this code is up on GitHub. Let's see, check commands. Code. This one. And replace that. Okay. There we go. So this is the code I'm working on. Actually, I should. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Yeah. Send over a screenshot, Bridgewater, because I'm curious. I'm curious to what you're seeing. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so the code's over there, if you want to have a look at it. And so are a few issues that I haven't touched in so long. so long. This is all back in like February and March that I did stuff. That we did stuff. Alright. Channel Magnetic, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Alright. So let's what is this? Main. Yeah, let's reload all that stuff. And change the, no, not E. It's set GUI font. Actually, no, let's just quit all of it, because I need to check out this stuff anyway. Check out emotes. Alright. Clear that. That's not how you spell make. Oh, I didn't remove imports. I'll do that first. Make file. Edit the Vim. There we go. Remove, go imports. Replace it with, go format. This has been an issue from easily getting set up for dev. Let's go. What is in my stash? Oh, I remember now. Okay. This should really go somewhere else. So this is for my server, specifically my server. When the server isn't running, it doesn't. It shows a custom error message, right? So it'll show servers offline instead of, like, you know, some semi-cryptic Nginx message. Botfelk, how you doing? Good goes the last one working as of today. So I haven't really done much yet today, because I just started like 15 minutes ago. But good so far, I guess? I don't know. So I remember what this was, because I was frustrated with the selection being at the bottom, which I might actually put this back in, by the way. Oh, why isn't supporting Go? Fairly good, I think. We use it for the Movie Night server. It handles a lot of the chat stuff. yeah, a lot of the chat stuff, but it does work pretty well. There are some things it could most certainly improve, but I like working with WASM instead of JavaScript a lot more. Well, I like working with the WASM side of things, but rather than JavaScript. Yeah. I remember thinking Firefox was probably the other JS over. Yeah, that other JavaScript library that we use is massive. You know, I'll keep these in the stash for now. That's fine. Screenshot the Discord. All right. Oh. I take it the fave icon is the one emote you've got in there, right? Yeah, it's got that scroll in there. So that yeah, that's a weird theming thing, I think. I had to jump and see some hoops to get some stuff working on one. One was fine. Yeah. I haven't tried it myself, but I've used Gopher.js before. Gopher.js. I might have heard of that one, but I dislike JavaScript a lot, actually. No. The notable bit, of course, is yeah, the scroll bars. Yeah, I seem to remember something with scroll bars not cooperating and non-Windows systems. Mates, it's if I'm using Mates desktop default theme. All right. What's this? Oh. Yeah, it's probably a something OS specific that's overriding it. I try not to. I try to avoid JavaScript like the plague because I hate it. I can write it barely. I can read it, but I do not like it at all. It has not treated me well, so I avoid it whenever I can. And this was a good opportunity to mess around with WebSockets, not WebSockets. Well, that too, but to mess around with WebAssembly. Good job, Micah. How you doing? Everything compiles to JavaScript these days, so I don't have to work directly. Yeah, but I still don't want to do any. I don't want anything to do with JavaScript, honestly. Like one of my biggest gripes with WebAssembly right now is that it still needs to be wrapped in JavaScript to run. That's like my biggest gripe with WebAssembly. Soding, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Server-side JavaScript was a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah. Even 10 to 15 years ago was a bad idea. I had a stressful 4 hours today. Coding test for a big company. 4-hour coding test. Goodness gracious. That's a while. Although I can relate. The coding test I took for my current job, I took so long on that. I took like 6 hours. I didn't even finish all of it. I still got the job somehow. So, I mean, you know. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so let's... Did I put that on master? I did not. So let's go to master. Checkout master. Yeah, and then go ahead and cherry pick. There we go. So now that's on master. Good. Check this spark truck out. Oh, I should probably remove some other stuff because it wasn't just I need to like update the documentation for that as well. 26 different problems. Oh, now for me it was the one I took for my job is it was a 2-round interview. So for the first interview, it's they gave me some paper and a pencil and be like, all right, here's a thing we need designed. Design it, right? Thank you for that file. Appreciate that. There's like a employee lookup thingamajig. So, you know, with the pencil, I just drew it out, and here's what this would do, here's what that would do, here's like the search page kind of thing. So then the next time, the next interview, they're like, all right, here's what you gave us last time. here's a computer, make that. I'm like, oh no, oh this is gonna be tough. I've never done this in C# before. Welp, what a time to learn. So yeah, that happened. Okay. All right. So let's see where things. Actually, I know where things break. They break when the WebAssembly panics. Instead, let's have a look at some of the stuff that changed. Not that one. This one. Emotes go, and let's see this. The check commands and stuff. There's some simple things like how to initialize an object already allocated in already allocated memory, as I'll say. Okay. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, thanks, JoJo. And I was looking through this a little bit the other day, and this load emote stuff, I realized is like, wow, that should probably not be running the same. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. It is launched in a Go routine. Never mind. I overlooked that. Okay. All right. Oops. Yeah, because we don't want like chat hanging while emotes reload, you know. Yeah, it was this one. Wait a minute. Hold up. This isn't a Go routine. What line is that on? 520 something. 525. 525. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is adding it from a given channel, and the other one is reloading it from disk. Both of those I should probably have in a Go routine. The command sound on the Go routine? No, actually. I don't think so. That's all the way down here. Yeah, it is not handled in a Go routine, no. It's so you can get immediate responses for certain things. Changing colors and whatnot. Because the majority of the commands are fast enough that it doesn't require asynchronous what's it? Execution. You mean the call to that? It's in its own what's it? Client Go routine. Sure. So it won't hang to the clients, but this client won't get any updates until that finishes, you see. Which I don't want. Yeah, so the rest of the server won't hang, but that one client will. And it being the admin, that's not the best thing. Welcome, Vital. How you doing? I'm not late. I didn't say you were. I do, because that's me. Alright, emotes. So what's going on here? Now this... I don't remember... Is this something you did or something stupid I did? JoJo. With the load emotes and ignoring the error on that. Oh, no, that was you. Okay. There were two calls. Two calls? I didn't say that, did I? Did I say that? So I guess this was this? No, that wasn't the original. Because that was added in as well, wasn't it? The load emotes. Yeah. What was it before over here? Common load emotes. Oh. What was that in common in the first place? What was it doing over here? I don't think it should have been over here. Yeah, so there's one to download, and one to, yeah, get emotes is to download them. Right? Emotes names. Oh no, this is, looking at the emote directory. Yeah. Okay, channel. This is the download one. Okay. Or at least part of it, anyway. Yeah. Yes, this is just parsing the emote stuff, which is fine for common. I guess. I mean, I don't think the WebAssembly actually uses any of this stuff, but I mean, I'll leave it there anyway. Oh, actually, it will use this, won't it? Or I forget. Which one? Just some guy. How you doing? The WebAssembly does for the emote HTML. All right. I mean, I'm gonna leave it there anyway. But all right. So I'm not sure what this is, but it's all commented out, so I'm gonna get rid of it. So this is called from within command. You know what? Let's actually. Oh shoot. Chat commands. Let's actually go ahead and fire that off in a go routine before I forget. For something? There it is. And how do I actually do this for the other one? For the admin one. Because for the admin, the adding this one here. Because I thought I passed in something to notify the what's it? Actually, I can just broadcast that as a mod message, couldn't I? So there's a message when emotes are finished. It says emotes have been reloaded, and it gives a number. But typically that was only sent to the person that sent the command. But that is something I can broadcast, I think. Because there are other things that I broadcast to just mods. So for instance, when I do a I won't be able to show it here. But when I do a some sort of mod command, like the server message, or I kick somebody or something like that, it will broadcast a short little message to all the other admins and moderators saying who did that action, essentially. So I could just use that, and that is. Where does it do that? What's the SV message? I don't remember what we called it. Oh, this one here. Okay. Add mod notice. That's what it is. Okay. Z Dravodnik. How you doing? Hello from Central Europe. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Just another member of the 1 AM gang. Welcome. Yeah, so I think I will actually use that. So I'll launch that in a go routine then. The reload emotes. Yeah, send a mod message once it's done. So go func that, and then come down here. Like that. This is going to return reloading emotes. Oh yeah, so this is Go. This is Golang. If you want to have a look at the code, that is all. Over there. If you're curious for the actual code itself. You in the right mind? Right? Who? But yeah, so yeah, this server was written to replace Rabbit, a website that I despise now. Common logf. Okay, so we want we want this to also broadcast to the mods. So cl dot belongs to dot add mod. Notice. What's the oh, okay, it's just a message. Okay. So who's this from? From cl.name? cl.name, okay. cl.name name emotes. Reloaded. Let's actually put loaded D emotes like that. And what was this? Length of something? Num. Like that. I see structures or object names as C++ a little. Yeah, kind of. It does look a lot like C sometimes. There are some notable differences, however. One of them being Go routines, which is essentially just like another process it just launches and forgets about. And functions in Go can return more than one value. Coroutines, yeah, thank you. They are coroutines. Yeah, so functions in Go can return more than one value. It's used a lot to return like the value you expect and an error message, if there is any, right? So for this one here, it returns a string of what I asked for, and if for some reason that goes wrong, it also returns an error. If everything went fine, the error that it returns is going to be nil. So you'll see, checks for that like everywhere, pretty much. Yeah, like here, if error is not nil, log it. Oh, I forgot one of those. Thank you for that file. Appreciate that. Okay. Emotes. Load emotes. Nope. Load emotes. There's the alert. Any decent separation between function and return? No. What? Alright, so, actually, did you... So I know that, originally, excuse me, the directory for the emotes had been moved, but, static emotes, I need to actually make these directories, don't I? Well, at least separates with the... Oh, I see what you're saying. I think. Maybe. No, I don't. This here? Oh, so this is something completely different. That is this is actually a map. So this is yeah. I'll just scroll up a bit. So this is a big variable. It's not an actual command or function. A proper function definition is over here. These are this is a map of user levels to commands that they can run, and those commands are all objects, and in that object is a function callback. Yeah. Go map is generic, non-generic. Yeah, it's something like that. JKIV, how you doing? Welcome. Pure functional programming being worshipping at the church of statelessness. Yes. I like programming making things that does not exist. Sure. All right, so I'm actually going to go over here. So static and emotes. So this is going to be separated out into a few folders. So I'm going to go ahead and make those folders. What is the full name? Actually, did you change the settings example? No. No, you didn't. Okay. Where does it define approved channels? Because I saw the screenshot for that. Yeah, the epic unknown is the Z. Well, it's a sub emote number 1, but the Z wouldn't be capital. Mia! Almost at the year badge. Almost there. Thank you for that 10 months though. Holy crap. Welcome, welcome. I'm working on the movie night stuff tonight. Czech Republic. All right, welcome. Nice. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's got just approved emotes here. Oh, I've got a null list. All right, well that explains that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what JoJo broke. So. A Twitch Discord ID. I have a some Twitch stuff, some Twitch ID stuff that I will actually. You know, hang on. So I don't have any of that in. What's my settings file? In this currently, I don't think. So you know what? I'm gonna open up this one over here like that. And can I just drag and drop? That'd be nice. I can. That's not the one I wanted. Settings.json. No, okay. I want to make sure that I didn't have anything sensitive in this one. Yeah, just admin password and session key, which should be different anyway. Yeah, this is not my production session key or anything like that. It's never finished it, yeah. There's another one I really want to execute some programs, just like tie them down and take next. I get that. Yeah, I've been there a few times. Yeah, I most certainly have been there a few times. This gun is a non-saved one. It doesn't save it here? In here? Alright. So approved demos is just a list. Oops, that's not list. This is list. Just those two for now. Response. Oh, I see what you're saying. Session key looking like a... Yeah, it kind of is. I forget exactly what it is, but it uses crypto. It uses the crypto library. That's over here, I think. What is it? I don't remember. Or no, it's in settings. Right. Something like that. Rand. Oh yeah, it's crypto rand. Yeah, so it does use a crypto library. I mean, what does it take to use Gen 2 to tune a guitar? Building your kernel with an else. Oh, jeez. I had to tune my guitar. I guess I'll rebuild my kernel. Why is PC to turn their mobile has for that? I mean, because, you know. And he does, yeah, he does use that a bunch. It does work. It does work. Yeah. over here, up there again, emotes. Folder for me. Yeah. Bottom here. Mine are all kind of. I don't have very many of them. Boost morale. Oh, it's SM. From there down to there. Oops. Come on. Bam. All right. And was there any special naming convention you used for global emotes, Jojo? Like Twitch globals? And there are a lot of like Discord ones in here as well. Like Hackerman's is one from Discord. Hypershake is another one from Discord. I figure I'll get to those later. Because I was thinking like something for like the global would be either just like Twitch, the name, or something like that. Because Twitch, I mean they have their own. Right, so they do have their own channel. Do they have their own emotes? No. Okay. All right. So I can just use Twitch then. Because I mean that is their channel. Right? Yeah. 106, 906. Oh, because I removed a bunch of lines. Emotes. You said 106. Twitch user ID, login global. Got it. Forget emotes. This one. Okay. Is there a global channel? Is there a channel named global? Let's find out. There is. There is a channel named global. So I'm actually gonna name that Twitch. Farqui, how you doing? 160. Yeah. Is it hard to learn programming? Depending on your background, it might be. It depends on if you can wrap your head around some of the conventions. But once you do that, once you wrap your head around the actual idea of a lot of how things work, it's easier to pick it up. Yeah. What I mean by that is like learning your first language will be harder than learning your second. I started at 0, not 1. That's what the Twitch API calls it. Is it? All right, that's fine then. I guess that's fine. Wait, no? What do you mean no? It's not hard to learn Twitch. Right. Yeah, the folder's a login name. Right. Yeah. So, you know, we'll just make that one on Twitch. Because the Twitch channel does exist, and it's Twitch's channel. So, yeah. I know that's not one of them. So, a lot of these, I know are not going to be globals. Let me see if I can get rid of those real quick. Let's see, any more peepos? Oh, is this? Oh, I forgot. I forgot I had that one. Yeah. It's that's a BBTV. So is this one, I think, yeah? Cardo. It's another animated one. Okay. Oh, and there's some Tom C ones in here as well. We need to get rid of those. Okay. I think the rest of these are globals. Nope. Some Kikos. Some Quackos. Oh, Ichi's getting some more emotes? Nice. Nice. IQ is a bad way to do intelligence, and it's, part of an IQ test is language knowledge. Stocking emotes? Wait. Like, is that the stocking I'm thinking of? is that, is that, do I have... No. Is that this stocking? Okay. So we're gonna grab all of these. I thought it was added to Discord. Was it not? Is it not? I'll do it after stream. Remind me after stream, yeah? Thought our stocking wasn't global. So there are. They ain't supposed to be there, but I mean... Or that GIF. All right. Well, I mean, this isn't going to be precise for this here. So this should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine for now. Oh, it'll download the Twitch ones automatically. All right. Do I want to change this? I think I do. Let's find out. I could. Actually, you know what? Like, oh, I need to grab my my dev key and pop that in the thing, don't I? What was the settings? Is it in here somewhere? Twitch client ID. I just want to make sure that this isn't displayed anywhere. Before I start using this on stream. One of these days I'll spell make right the first time. Too many arguments. What? How did I break this? What? Maybe you can spend it for CrossFit class. What did I need to say? 446. 446. Oh. I'm going to not do it that way. Thank you for those files. Appreciate that. So seeing that this is blasted off in actually, no, I should be able to send a not client commands a directed message to one person. Right? Oh no, it's chat message. Yeah. Don't I have that here somewhere? I thought I did. Yuri5 where? How you doing? Yeah, I know people have mentioned that a bunch. I don't know, it's been like that for a long while. I don't feel like changing it. Mainly. What happens if I turn the keyboard camera upside down? My layout breaks because I can't do it live apparently. I tried that before. Incredibly short arms are supposed to be turned upside. Yeah, right. There's that too. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. This exact thing actually. Right there. So this is the command to add emotes. So this one will be going out to the different servers and actually going and downloading emotes themselves. If something happens, if an error happens, we need to send an error message back to the person that sent the command. But because it's in a Go routine, we can't just return the error message. We have to actually manually send that error message. So you can read the keyboard in Dvorak, right? Just alter the transform on the camera. Then yeah, but that like moves like where it is on the screen, and I don't want to deal with it and break it. I've done it on stream before, and like had to fix it on stream before, and that wasn't fun. This one's mirrored right here. This guy. So if I making a mess. So if I hold up a game over here, you can read that, right? Well, I mean, kinda, sorta. But if I hold it up over here, you can't really read that. You can't read that at all. This is backwards. So this one isn't mirrored, but this one up here is. And if I flip this one around, I would have to mirror it, I think. But yeah. I've been lied to all this time. Alright, so this is going to return early. This isn't going to give it any error message, like this. The return value of the function just goes out the window. But yes, this will send the error message to common. What is this? Thank you for the file. Appreciate that. Oddly enough, it was easy to read in mirror because the lettering was large enough to parse. Also, I can read mirrored and no side running with a bit of work. Yeah, it's not too difficult once you get used to it, but so my right eye is this right eye, right? It's terrifying, isn't it? It's not mirrored. Don't look at that. Oh, okay, yeah, alright. Oh, it's just... duh. CL is the client, the current client. Client send chat data. Send chat data to the... I don't need to specify a name to send it to, because I already have the object of the client. So this is fine. That's fine, then. Yeah. So I had the day after recording my test, I played some Final Fantasy, casually told about my test, and then some person in my free company, guild, you start your erase at one. Nice. Came with horizontal flip Japanese and descending green bike. Yeah, it's a little different, Bridgewater. That's a little different. Predator, how you doing? If I'm a good chess player and I strive to become a good programmer, do you think I can? I mean, sure. I mean, a good chess player would be a good programmer. I mean, I don't see why not. If it means anything, I can't play chess to save my life. Well, I know how to play chess, but I'm terrible at it. Really the big thing for getting good at programming is just doing it a lot. It's just practice. So yeah, I mean, you know, just about anybody can become a programmer as long as they have the determination to learn it. You know? Am I saying it wrong? I mean, I am mathematic. Have you ever seen me try to do math on stream? I am terribly mathematically challenged. I can't get basic math right. Like, forget about like algebra things. I've gotten like basic multiplication wrong on stream before. So I mean, even that's not like, because like I can like just pop up a calculator and just do my thing on that. I've done it before too, where I've done simple math on the calculator just to make sure that I wasn't making a complete fool of myself. What did you get? I don't know, something. You get a number. It's probably 2 digits. I don't know. It's like a keyboard goblin. Yeah, well. Alright. Oh, so there was one big problem with everything that I saw before when I looked at this code the other day, was that the WASM code panicked. It crashed when what is that? What is this? Why is that there? Oh, that's listing out the current emotes. That's broken. That makes sense though. That makes perfect sense, but it is broken now. This is footage. Sorry, Bridgewater. It's been a while since I've seen that. Voldy Man, how you doing? Welcome. Nice admin password. Oh, the admin password is regenerated on every time, so it starts as 06B0. But if I just restart it, oh look, it's 040C now. Let's do it again. It's 9357. So it changes every time. Getting more busy, whatever invented. Yeah, the best of emotes. Alright, so this whole structure was changed then, I think. Which is probably why the WASM panicked. So if I come back over here and refresh. So these errors, ignore these. These are for the video itself. And I'm not streaming anything to it, so it's not gonna find any stream to do. So ignore those. Those are non-issues right now. But if I try to log in, bam, it dies when it tries to get emotes. It's about to create a WebSocket, join, and it's never leave, and the client never leaves. Right. So, what is the actual command that it sends? Like the first command? Thank you for that file. Appreciate that. Toast monkey munches everywhere. How you doing, Godfather? Welcome. Let's try to quit on that one and edit WASM and main. Cause it is the WASM that sends it, right? Like the first thing it does is a bunch of stuff. Well, obviously, but I mean, not directly, Jojo. Main, set up logging, set the stuff. That's the ping stuff. Get kill seconds. Join, callback of join. Join, here we go. Alright, so this sets the color. So it gets the color out of a cookie. So if you change the color on the site, it'll save it for whenever you come back. Join data, what is this? Ever preparing data for join? No. Can I put data? No. Okay. Ping is the first message. Is it? Pong. Because join is when you put your name in and join. Yeah, so when it died right on that. I'm pretty sure, didn't it? Yeah, so I didn't even get a response to say that I joined. Yeah. And this is in what line? 91. So this is line 91. Where is it? This is, I presume, getting emote names. Yeah, so it panics right here saying that this is nil. So if I do a if h.data equals nil, what is it? Printf. Or print line. Oops, wrong one. Make, and then we do it. No, I don't think it does. He said, oops, I need to capitalize that correctly. But even so, the WASM shouldn't break if it gets nothing back. Morning, Godfather. So now if I refresh and put in my name, it will at least tell me. No, it still crashed. Okay, did it not, like, rebuild the WASM? Did I rebuild it? I don't think I did. There it goes. I wasn't aware that you added an option there. Main. I wasn't aware that you had the option. All right. Oh, that ain't gonna do anything though, because I don't have the key. Or will it? Will it pull the? Oh. All right. We'll pull global. All right. So it needs the key to pull the non-globals then. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, the user emotes. Okay. Alright. That works. That could work. And let's see if this panics as well. Yep, it panicked again. Data isn't. Oh, I forgot to return. That's why I forgot to return. Over here. WASM and then main. What was it, 91? Right. Where's the Twitch hole? API to Twitch emotes requires a key. Right. Yeah. I think I remember that now. Alright, so this will break. Well, it won't. I mean, it's broken. What actually sends this right here? Where is this thing I'm looking for? Weeks ago, yeah. Yeah, so I didn't actually. Why are these mini bars like movable? Why? That's just so stupid. So yeah, this stuff actually broke like weeks ago. Chat commands. What is this one? Let's do emotes. Okay. Is that chat room chat commands? Let's tell. A whole month, yeah. A whole month. Send hidden message. Emotes. Okay, where's this? Defined. Oh, right here. Common new hidden message. Good message. Alright. Data type in the data. So that would be this. I. Okay. That's fine. I was trying to make small commits for the emotes, but of course the little change I wanted required tons of change. Yeah. Won't work until it's done. Yeah, thanks for that, JoJo. A lot of this is like figuring out, or relearning rather, what I was originally doing. Because like I haven't touched this code in like 2 months, so. But at least it's easier to read than assembly. So there's that, you know? Common emotes. That. Okay, so this is what it sends. I'm going to assume that's populated somewhere here, right? Okay. That's only used right there. Feels like Vulcan. I got repo for you. What is that? Yeah, go ahead and post it to Discord. I'll have a look at it afterwards. So there's two emote maps. One of them is they're both the same thing. They're named differently, but they're the same friggin' thing. Wait, this one returns a slice, but I need a map. Or no, that's not even a map. That's a single. Oh boy. All right, processing directory is done here. Is that the only place that it's called? That's the only place that it's called, I think, right? It does it recursively. Okay. 1.21 gigawatts, thank you for following. I like that name, by the way, it's a nice name. Okay. Right. Returns it, but that's... So this is what's being printed then... Where is it? Not that one. Over here. Why is there nil at the end of that? Oh, because error is the second thing. That's fine. No worries. Alright, well, first things first is we're going to catch this error. Like that. If error is not nil, return error. Okay. Load emotes. Range emotes. Let's just dump all these guys to the command line. And these guys are going to be what? Emote. This guy right here. What? Let's just use path instead. Because that already has all the information in it. It's in the struct. So if we can spell make right, that'd be nice. All right. So let's see what is actually in that folder. Also, it pulls emotes every single time it reloads them. Or restarts. Okay. So this is just getting the folders. It's not actually getting any of the emotes inside the folders. Every once in a while, right? Okay. Yeah. So processing emotes only gets the emote folder. That's not an emote. Process there. Does this just like get all the directories? The emote directories? Is that what this does? Their names, right? Yeah, this looks like it just gets the files in that directory recursively, right? And nothing happens with them otherwise. Like none of this data is actually saved anywhere, is it? Never got to the convert the files into. Okay. Okay. All right. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. So we can start there then. We can start there. So this returns what the directions. But you know what? Let's actually let's filter this. Let's filter this. So if anything has well, I only want directories, don't I? So like, for instance, I don't want the .getignore. Like that's not a directory. That's a file. I don't want that in there. Except on the outside development window. I'm so used to being given a task to do and then not the other way around. Yeah, well. So the second one, that one's a directory. That's fine. This one, however, is not a directory. So we don't want that. We only want directories then. Can I get subdirectories returning? Yeah. It might. I don't remember. Because the open what's it? Will return an error if it doesn't exist. Yeah. I mean that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Having the emotes also being supported from the root. That's fine. But things that are not emotes shouldn't be added to that. Probably don't need the OS open dance there. Maybe an IO reader. Yeah. So maybe. I'm actually opening up the documentation on my screen over here. This stuff. So we're gonna be looking at IO util. Let's see what's in there. And some OS stuff as well. IO util read directory. Sort by file name. All right. File info is directory. Okay, yeah, we could use that and break it out. I use those open to read directories and files separate. So with this, I'd be able, I can read a directory and iterate through that directory and say, "Yep, I found an emote. We can add this emote because it's a file, right?" Or if it's isdir, okay, we need to add this to a list of other things to check, right? Yeah, I think I'll do it that way. Yeah. So, yeah. Both return on list. I mean, this is keeping it consistent anyway. Wouldn't it? Because this is like 2 calls, right? And I noticed you never actually closed that. Do you? Yeah, you never closed her. But with what's it? The IO util reader, you don't have to, because it opens and closes it itself. Yeah, dir info error. Read dir. Yes, it can. I mean, it's a type of memory. It's a file handle. Oh, and this is, you're also using the errors wrap thing as well, aren't you? Oops. There it goes. Cody, how you doing? As far as I remember, go try his best not to leak the file. It try, yeah. Yeah, it's still good practice to close it on your own, though. Moleman 4. What is it with you and Moleman 4? Like, what even is that movie? Looks terrible. What is this? No. No. There's a with track chase for the errors package if you don't want to do a passage. So when the GC ever clears the memory, the FU is closed. Yeah, it's good practice, right? Because I don't want to have to rely on the garbage collector to clean up after me when I should be cleaning up some stuff for me or on my own, you know. It's really about making the old game making scene in Hungary. Oh, all right. Nintendo also. Okay. Okay, so this opens up the remote directory. So we want top level emotes and subdirs. Or, no, it actually won't do anything like that. My light's just looking there for a second. I don't like that. Well, the guys managed to sniff in some, sniff? Sneak, you mean, and some Commodore's antennas behind the Iron Curtain. And other brilliant tech innovations in games. Okay. Nice. I'm not sure that would really work very well for movie night, though. I mean, it sounds like something I would watch, but I don't know if that would go very well for a movie night. Okay, so for everything in, or for each item in range dir info. Alright, so this is going to be a collection of, or lists of both files and directories. Now I want to split these out and say, and be able to determine which are emotes, emote files, and which are directories that I need to recurse into. What is this, Chelmega? Oh, nice! Not bad. Yeah, you were correct. You were right the first time on that. Alright, so if item dot is dir, right? Right? Is dir. Yep. So dirs equals append item dot name. Or I need to subdirs item name. Else. Or just continue there, so I don't have to worry about an else. Is moving forward for desktop or mobile? Desktop mainly, but I'd like it to be able to work on mobile. No. Alright, so where do I have the, where did I originally have the filter code? What was that? Get emotes. So this is a new one, right? Yeah, probably. Okay, PNG. Okay, so this is getting them. That's where before. Good on here. File tree emotes. You're just like, oh no. Download emotes. Okay, get emotes. This is names emote set. This is actually downloading more emotes. Find channels. No. Wait, this is stuff that I brought in from a utility, isn't it? So this was never actually used in used. This is all somewhere else, wasn't it? Was it like in here somewhere? Chat room. Comment upload emotes. It was comment upload emotes. I used a glob. Okay. Is there ever a need to go more than one directory deep, do you think? Because I don't think there is. Maybe. I don't know. If you have Twitch emotes and Discord emotes. Yeah, how are Discord servers identified? I have a feeling it's not by their title, because I can change my Discord server's title whenever I want, And that doesn't like remake the server, right? So is there a unique identifier for a Discord server? Because if so, I might want to use that instead for the file name, or the directory name. Yeah. Yeah. I'll want some sort of, I think they're all unique IDs. I would want some sort of unique ID, I think. Larry-kun, how you doing? I think Discord servers do have unique identifiers. Had to dig it up one time. Alright. Yeah. But I mean, I could name my server like whatever I wanted, really. I'm pretty sure that does not have to be unique, the server name itself. Yeah. That, and again, a server, well, there could be name collisions with the Discord servers and, Twitch channels as well. Sorry. It is kind of bright for me as well. But I also have two massive lights here that are shining in my face, so the white screen doesn't hurt as much, but I mean, it doesn't stop me from having dark mode on things. Right click the server in question in the client, you can used to see a copy ID. I don't see a copy ID. I mean, there's a markets right, invite, server mute, hide muted channels, notification settings, privacy settings, change nickname, and leave server. There isn't a copy ID anywhere. I mean, even like with my server, there isn't a copy ID. Yeah. I mean, that we can go back to that later. Yeah. We can get back to that later, and for now, not be recursive. Just go one folder deep for now. Yeah. By the way, file glob never returns IO errors, only glob syntax errors. You can ignore the error if the glob is static. Really? Where is glob? Is that that's file path, yeah? Where is that? File path. Ah, yep, you're right. Which I guess makes sense, because like if you can't open the directory, it's not going to return it as being accessible, right? Because when I call file path glob, I expect the results returned to me to be accessible to me, right? But if there's IO errors, if I can't open the file, it ain't accessible to me, right? Yeah. And like for instance, if I also have a folder that say has one file in it that is that I have permissions locked on, right? But there's like 100, or let's say there's like 20 files in this folder, and one of them has permissions on it where I can't read it. I don't want the glob for that whole folder to break, right? I want to get the rest of the files in that folder. So I would want it to ignore that error and move on. You know? So it just wouldn't have that one file in the return. So that does make sense. That does make sense. Oh yeah, I have double run general Discord content. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have developer mode turned on. I'll if I remember, I'll turn that on after stream and have a look. But for now, I'm not really gonna concentrate on Discord emotes tonight though. Because I want to get, you know, just emotes in general working first. Alright. No, this is gonna be. Wait, this is just checking for just directories. I can just use a glob for the emotes themselves. Yeah. Oh, no, it was removed from that. It's over here now. Yeah, so I can just... You know, let me just do this. Copy that. Paste it. There it goes. Develop motion with the default. Back in my day, you could right-click view a source on a website and teach yourself HTML. Yeah. Well, you can still get to the developer console in Discord because it's an Electron app, so it's just a Chrome browser that's skinned differently, which is that's one thing I really don't like about Discord is that it's all written in JavaScript with Electron. Ugh, I hate it, but yeah, you can get like the developer console and just start changing things, which is really funny too. So yeah, don't trust like screenshots, by the way, of like Discord stuff, like messages, because you can make it say whatever you want. Same thing with pretty much any screenshot for, well, anything, I guess. Websites especially though, because like it's unbelievably easy to change things on websites. Like if I just do inspect element and then what was right here? Like I can make this say whatever I want, right? And then I can go and just like take a screenshot and no, look, it really said that on this website. I mean, I've done the exact same thing before to prove my point of like you can't trust anything. but yeah, so don't trust screenshots of websites. Deepfake confirmed. I mean, this is like simpler than deepfake, but yeah. The low budget deepfake, if you want to call it that. All right. So these I can actually I can get rid of most of these, I think, right? Couple of emotes. Third path. Okay. For file in range emote PNGs. Emoji say I should be an admin. What? Why does everyone else get to be admin? Huh? What is this? Probably instead of globbing for PNG files, you can do a PNG decode and ignore files that are error to decode. I'm actually not decoding them at all. I'm just getting file names, and then when the client requests it, I am just doing some HTML replacing. I serve them directly through Nginx and directly as a file. So if I go over to something, so my server is running behind an Nginx reverse proxy. It's not required, but for my setup, I think I actually take a bunch of the static files and serve them directly through Nginx. I think. Where's this handlers? But for everything else, for if you just ran it directly without Nginx, it will just serve a static file. Yeah, it just serves a static file. That's all it does. It doesn't decode any image data whatsoever. So like it doesn't even need to be a .png. Or rather, it doesn't need to be valid PNG data. yeah, that's just more processing that the server needs to do that I don't want to do. You know, because I'm already doing a buttload of processing with the video stream itself. Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's my point there. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah. So I'm serving them through the HTTP server. So I'm not decoding these things at all, right? So I mean, you can have a GIF with the .png extension, and it'll still serve it just fine. And then I leave it up to the browser to animate that correctly, for instance. Yeah. Switch over to Visual Studio 2019 like it so far, really? I haven't gotten a chance to try it out yet. We use 2015 at work. Because of course we do. The licensing crap and cost and all that garbage. But I haven't had much motivation to actually get it installed locally. I mean, it's not that. At least it's not like 2010 or something like that, you know? Thank you, Vital. Thank you. But yeah, so the glob will work just fine because I don't actually care about the data inside the file itself. I just don't care. Visual Studio 2003, yeah. Yeah, at least it ain't that one, right? So I guess the dir is just going to be the top level path? Or no, that's going to be just static emotes, isn't it? Isn't it? This is going to be... what is it? Path.join? File path.join? Did I join this? There is! Yes. What do you mean buff type is set? There it goes. Why if it's good? Yeah, it's another app using Electron. No, thank you. Electron, please. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There it goes. Okay. Path and file, because this is just a list of strings. That's all that is, isn't it? Yeah. It is built on a modified Electron, yes, but it's still Electron. You developers. I mean, you know, whatever. Alright, so this one's going to be the directories then. Range subdirs. I'm sure VS Code is nice, but I mean, it's not something I really want to use. File path.glob, file path.join, path and dir, and star dot. You know what? Hang on. We're gonna break this out into another little function. This is basically just gonna do these two right here. I was missing something still. And return that, yeah. Or, no. Emotes equals emote like that. So it's not going to be of string, it's going to be of emote like that. The Goland ID? Yeah, right, you've got no chance with VS Code. Exactly. Emotes. Okay. So this is essentially just going to well, you know what? Oh, the gobble will be fine. Gobble will be fine. So emotes is actually just going to be what did I say? What did I just name it? Find emotes. Find emotes. Find top levels. Okay. Then for each subdirectory, emotes equals append emotes find emotes. Like that, right? Right. Speckled Hen, how you doing? Diva code, bro. Microsoft get your code anyways, they own GitHub. I mean... For me, great is an editor that edits text or text, not connected to internet, sending what I'm doing to Microsoft. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I see the replace there. Do you really trust the enable telemetry false thing though? Because I certainly don't. Not after working with Windows 10 for a little while. Suddenly I said semi want beer. Only semi Bridgewater. Is this the right syntax for this? I think it is. It might be. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's just go ahead and comment all that out. And see how it breaks. I have to kill it first. Make. Okay. Take my whisper leads 50 times already. Zanny Geeks Out, how you doing? I haven't drunk beer in ages now. I'm already working on a glass of wine. I've had beer relatively recently, actually. Or there's VS Codium that disables the telemetry. I use code that works fine for me. I mean, I still don't necessarily trust it. Well, I mean, that's not true. I don't know. It's not for me. Not for me. But old Speckled Hen was one of the better beers I've had. I'm using it until I get a better handle on NeoVim. All right, okay, that's acceptable. Where's? Oh yeah, this is what happened. Undefined audio util. All right. And let's see, file path. Wait, where's? Hang on, hold up, why are you doing this? Path is over. The path namespace is overwritten. There it goes. Because IO util. Not enough arguments to find emotes. But 74. It's probably because I need to pass the directory. That needs to be a file path dot join, and then the path and that. Too many arguments to return. Is there a paleo vim as well? Yeah, just give it time. Just give it time. 27. 27. What is this? Return path to join. File path to join. That join. 99 undefined path. Directory. 101. I think give it basil. Okay. Mixture of field value and... Oops. Clearly, I forgot how syntax works. What's this supposed to be? Dern file. Okay. And emote path, yeah, load emotes, and it loads all of them, or prints all of them. Okay. So now, it didn't load any. It loaded none of them. It loaded none of them. Hmm? Is that because I didn't remake it? No. What about an ID written in 6502 assembly? So I've actually thought about writing an IDE in hang on, give me a second. I forget which one it was. Give me a second. I have the book here somewhere though. No. What language is this? Hang on. 6809. 6809 assembly. Yeah. So eventually I might actually be writing some stuff in 6809 assembly. I don't know. And if you're wondering why 6809, that's because that's what the TRS-80 uses. And my friend has a working TRS-80 computer. But he doesn't have the cartridge for the editor for this. So I might like try and bootstrap my own and write my own editor. So he doesn't have the EdTasm cartridge. So I might see if I can just write my own by like bootstrapping it in BASIC or something like that. I have started to learn BASIC for this. eBay it? I mean, what's the fun in that? There's actually like a shop down the road, or a game shop down the road that I was in the other day looking for some Famicom stuff, or not the other day, like a few months back. They didn't have any Famicom anything to test specifically the Famicom ports on this guy right here. This is my programmer and dumper for NES cartridges, and well, a bunch of others actually. So it's got like NES, Famicom, Super Nintendo, N64, Sega Genesis, Game Boy on the end there. So I wanted a Famicom cart to test it out, right? And at this point, I was still waiting for my Famicom cart to come in the mail from eBay. So I just stopped by there to see, if they had any, which would be nice. Um, they didn't, unfortunately. But what they did have was a little, like, shelf of some miscellaneous carts for things. So I looked at it, like, oh, that cartridge looks a little big to be an Atari cartridge. Like, that looks a little large. So I pick it up, and it's a TRS-80 cartridge instead. I'm like, oh, huh. I didn't end up buying it, though. I probably should have, but... I have two things that plug into a Famicom card slot. One of them is a Family Basic cartridge, and the other is one of these guys right here, the study box. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mainly wanted a game so I could test out the scripts and everything for this. So I wanted to verify some functionality of this essentially. Some black box games are Famicom cards with an adapter inside the shell. What, you mean like the just plug into your TV games? Because yeah, absolutely. Those are like Famiclones on a chip essentially, and that's on a chip. A lot of those. They have the ROM and everything in that. Where was I again? Over here somewhere. Alright, so I remade it. Restart it. Finding emotes in there and there. Didn't find anything. And why does it do it differently both times? I mean, that shouldn't matter. It shouldn't. But I mean, the fact that it's different is concerning. You know, the fact that it's different is concerning. Alright, try this again. Mark, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. No, the early games like Gyromite. Oh, yeah. Yes, because they like panicking to get some games on the US market. Yes. 0 and 0. Is that because nothing's there? Where's the folder? Right here. Hold up. Oh, I see what happened. It's got two folders deep. So that's correct, actually. I'm doing alright. I can't complain too much. I just told a dealer about the internal converter thing last Sunday. Really? But yeah, when I first read about that, I found I thought it was pretty funny. Where they just took the it's a North American ROM on a Famicom board, but with an adapter inside the cartridge. Because like there is plenty of room in a cartridge for this. Like for this cartridge right here. Can you see any of this stuff? No. The PCB is only about that high in this cartridge, this particular cartridge. So this much space is just wasted. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Yeah, so they have plenty of room to put stuff in there. Plenty of room. You didn't know about a bunch of 5-screw. I assume the 5-screw carts are the ones, because these only have 3 screws. I mean, this is a knockoff cart, but yeah, you're well, unlicensed rather. But the standard carts only have 3 screws as well, right? All right. So if I rename that, I didn't need to rename that, but whatever. So if I do that, and then just restart the server, bam, I find a bunch of them. Okay. All right, so I need to not go down that far. The 5-screw cart design was the original design, so all the carts with the converter are 5-screw carts, but not all 5 screws are the... Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so when it downloads the emotes, it puts it in a subdirectory. Actually, you know what? That could work fine. So I could expect a Twitch and a Discord folder at the top level there, up here. So I would expect a Twitch and a Discord folder, right? And then this would be the Twitch global. Yeah, so that could be. And then, for instance, I would have like my stuff there as well. Alright, sure. No worries, Jojo. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna leave this here just so I can remind myself of why it's 2 folders deep. Yes. Yeah, once I thought about it, it actually made sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which means, though, that... Where is it? My process directories would need to be a little bit different. So for this, the subdirs... yeah, this would need to happen a little differently. Actually, I have a brain. Well, that's glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that, Jojo. Alright, so... in this folder right here, the top level folder, I will expect to have some emotes, because that's where they are right now. In this folder right here, I only expect more folders. So I'm not going to glob this directory for emotes. I am going to glob every subdirectory here for emotes, however. Is that what this does? No. Path. No. Okay, so this is get first level subdirs. Or no, that's that, and then this is get second level subdirs. There we go. I'm just gonna add another dir onto that, because whatever. No, we're just gonna make info actually. I quickly installed Wireshark to see what VS Code sent, and I can only see transmission when sending when using the search for online extensions. Well, that's good. Okay. For range of info. Yes. Herb. Okay. If it's a directory, file path.join path.dir.d. Like that. Okay, that wasn't it. Because I need to put a parenthesis in the end there. Still kind of broke. Cannot use that temp emotes. Oh, because that needs to go there. Whoops. There. Almost. I don't know if they packaged it as true. Most of my traffic is Twitch via UDP. These processes for to put which ports are used. If there's just one TCP port, so it's not hard to find. Well, there's also filters in Wireshark to, you know, narrow that stuff down. Can I use the? There it is. Subsubder is declared not used. Really? You're correct. It is not. Because I don't care. Area declared not needed. 77. Should probably log an error there, but whatever. Yeah, I am terrible at Wireshark. Like, I know the idea behind it, but I don't know the syntax for anything, or how to actually do anything in it. Here we go. Look at that. $212 emotes. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. All right. Yeah, you need to be more scared about Steam than VS Code, honestly. Okay. Okay. So let's see what happens when I load up everything here. Oh, it didn't crash the thing, and I can chat. That's good. Data's nil. Okay. Okay. Emotes don't work, though. Emotes don't work. Because I don't do anything with them. I load them and do nothing! Of course it's not gonna work. I'm not sure why I expected it to work in the first place. World's most useful, right? It's just... So I'm going to be using these guys over here, I think. Yes, because this is what needs to be sent to the client. Common emotes. This one! These are the ones I need to use. So I'm going to be renaming these. It's not going to be directory in the file. Instead, it's going to be the full path and the what's it? The key thing. Yeah, open source means you can read the source. The source itself is open, and VS Code, I'm pretty sure, is open source. Where's the zip? What's in here? No, it's probably just the installation. Yeah. I'm not gonna look for it now, but much such software is more open source than open source. Might be great in Libre software. Yeah, open source does not mean Libre software or Libre, however you pronounce that. Open source just means you can read the source. Doesn't mean you can take that software and use it indiscriminately, like in your business or in your product. That's not what that means. Those bugs are going to steal your code. They had an issue where they were injecting code at one point until someone pointed that out, and there was a bit of an uproar. Yeah, the flaws of people and the open source people, yeah. Yeah. Open source people think that open source means flaws. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. The freely distributable stuff does not. Yeah, so open does not equal free. Yeah, it's a distinction. It might not seem like an important one, but it's an important one. There's a brush. Alright, so we need to get rid of this. That needs to go away. As well as this. That needs to go away as well. Those shouldn't exist. You should only be using the ones in the comment. There we go. That's... yeah. Nope. 457. Wait, are there any in this file, actually? Yes. 44. Do I need to capitalize this? I don't think I do, but I'm going to anyway. Undefined. What do you mean undefined? Emotes. That's fine. Or no, emote. Or name of that emote. Undefined emote path. Line 9. 9? There we go, okay. Yep, Bridgewater's just making a joke on that. If you're really scared, don't go on the internet, right? Be, what's his name, Stallman? Richard Stallman? Where he uses a script to download web pages so you can read them in Emacs or something like that? Is that what he does? Let's go full Stallman. Alright, 39. Come on. There's 39 EM. What? Huh? EM path undefined. Sure it is. It's right here. Oh, because I need that. You know, let's find this string. He is nuts, but usefully nuts. Yeah, he is kind of nuts, I think. Full path and I don't know if key is the correct word here. Yeah, I'll use key. So this will be what the or code. The author of the most infectious license ever in the GPL, yeah. When is the script? There's a built-in motor Emacs for that, literally called EW. Also companies need to watch out for GDPR, EU fines, and other. Yeah. All right. Q and. Oh no, not even Q. That's just gonna be S. At. Where's my at button? There it is. Q, and that's just going to be e dot code and e dot full path. Expense Emacs web browser, a web wowzer. A wowzer. All right. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it first. There it goes. It hurts. Yeah. Eat a dir undefined. Huh? Oh, because I changed the name of the things, but I didn't actually change the references to these things. Okay. 17. Oh. Do I want to like split out the extension from the code? Well, I am going to be splitting out the extension from the code, but how do I want to store that? Do I want the full path just to be? You know what? Yes, I need the full path to be the actual path to the emote itself. That's what I need that to be. Because the code can change. The code can change. Looking forward to duplicate emotes on Discord. Screw you, what language is MIT? Well, you could use the cleaner version of it, removing the now useless lines. The ISC license? I don't think I've seen that one. Thank you for the other file, appreciate that. Mandatory freedom is slavery. I mean... it depends on how you define all that stuff, for sure. If you're being strict about it. Not a huge fan of the general public virus. Yeah, the in fact, the Linux kernel very specifically is GPL v2 only, not v3. Very specifically, Linus goes on a rant about that somewhere. Yeah, so there's a video on YouTube of him. It's one of those lecture type question answer type things he does. And someone asked why Linux doesn't use GPL v3, and yeah, he goes into a rant about that. Do I need this anywhere, actually? No, I don't. Get rid of that. Val file, you know, this one. No, this is going to be val dot full path. Yeah. Glue bar, how you doing? Linus said the GPL v3 is a regression compared to... Yes, so he very specifically said, no, I only want v2, not v3. Yeah, he said... his opinion on the matter is it's a decent license, but not what he wants for Linux. The Linux kernel. So it's he has no problem with other people using it, but he doesn't want to use it for his projects. WTPL. Yeah. WTFPL. Yeah, I've seen that one. That one's pretty funny. All right. Let's see what actually assembles now. Import not used. Okay. Why was it? Oh, right. That was the join. Got it. That was this here. What line is that now? Oh. No. Emote path 28. But it's... What? There is no... 920 doesn't have anything. Oh, that's test. Full path, and no, that's gonna be code. Like that. These are all gonna be broken though. Probably. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. I'm still here. It's not what I wanted to hit. Why was that in the Alt tab? I'm still here, don't go anywhere! Jerks. Yeah, how you doing? Oh, it's not what I wanted. You know, jerks. Nobody. Not rating anybody. Undefined of 29. Load file. 29? 29. Okay. Chat commands 457. Right in the fridge, just open bottle of wine. My glass is empty. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. What line was it? 5 something? 457. If I open the right file, it'd be nice. Keep it civil, guys. Keep it civil. Common. Common? No. Oops. Common emotes. There we go. Do not like my neighbors up there. Chat room. What line? 43. Don't have a fan blowing constantly on your hand. It feels weird afterwards. Sure. Uh-huh. I'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. King, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's start at the bottom. 121. So line numbers don't change. Oh, that's... I'm doing alright, can't complain too much. As you can see, we're not working on assembly tonight. It's a fan for 2019. It's actually getting kind of warm in here. I should probably turn on my AC unit. 117. I changed that one right there, and 115. Combat emote. And then 99. Combat emote. Right. Turn file. These need to be changed to full path and code. Those are going to be changing. Oh, so these are loaded once at server start. So it doesn't matter if it's slow, because it only happens once per execution. And after that, it can happen when the server is up and running, but that's only when it's directly invoked by an admin. So it doesn't need to be real fast. It doesn't. It just needs to do its thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really need to worry about the speed right here. Because the find emotes only happens at the very beginning of startup, really. This, but yeah, so everything already is cached. So it's actually cached in or spe common. Where? That's good with you. I'm not worrying about it where I don't need to worry about it. Because, I mean, unlike the NES, I don't need to count cycles here. And even if I were doing this on the NES, this would happen before anything really started. So I wouldn't necessarily worry about it in the first place anyway. Common input. Listen here. My 4-hour coding test would disagree. Alright. Oh, I need to actually, because that ain't right there. That's not right. You know what? We're going to add a function here. Up here, though. Add emote. Yeah. So this will add an emote to this list and take care of the code for us and duplication or collisions. So if two emotes are added with the same code, the second emote will have a different code, like a -1, similar to what Discord does. Luckily, licenses are less annoying than patents. Huh. Calling Sanders project layout. Jump in Discord. Have a look at it. I'll have a look at it later. Yeah, I know the layout of this one. This project isn't exactly idiomatic. Well, actually, look at me 1-1. Yes. In all seriousness, though, it shouldn't. It should be like -2 or whatever. In theory. About what? About what, JoJo? I believe in patents are automatically trying a facial. Really? Oh, idiomatic. Well, I mean, some of it makes sense. Other stuff I don't agree with. Alright, so found is going to be false. In range EM. Wait. If what is it? E okay em no. That'll come in a second. That'll come in a second. So what I want is just the bare file name without the PNG or anything like that, or the extension. What's the I know there's something for that, like base file and removing the extension, right? Base. Yeah. Path.base full path, and then code equals base. What is it? Length of base minus length of fly path at ext. Yeah. I think so. Yes. Maybe. Good night, Mia. You have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. And okay, or not okay. No. Okay means it exists, right? Yeah. So if it exists, we need to do the +1 thing on it. And I need to do that recursively as well. Or repeatedly. So as long as it doesn't exist... Wait, should I just do it that way instead? So for... if it exists, so... that. I don't actually care about that. $200 amount. You hear about the $1,000 freaking stand? It's insane. So while it exists, do the thing. Find a new one. One. Equals em. String and dash digit code num. Yeah. Almost greater than 0. Emotes at printf sd code num equals wait a minute. Well, emotes just needs to be a list of a list of file paths. It doesn't need the code there, does it? John Good, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yes, it is. This is movie night stuff. On one hand, I'm just quite certain that I'll buy Apple hardware in the future. Really? Certain that will be either. Okay, you got me there, Bridgewater. You got me there. What's up? I'm working on some movie night stuff. I'm after 2 months of not touching it, I'm finally getting back to working on it because some stuff was annoying me enough that I get motivated again. Been in a coding slump a little bit lately. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of fighting that with my NES game. I'm not like sure what to do for certain things. So my last stream was mostly procrastinating, doing things unrelated to what I needed to actually do. And this is more like procrastinating. I'll finally be able to see what I'm typing those rare occasions. Alright. Professor Elms, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. How you doing tonight? Ivana, hello. I can see myself buying out a project to make a good paperweight. Would it though? Sounds like an expensive paperweight, you know? Paperweight that you might have to like repair and whatnot, and that's no fun. Repairing a paperweight? I'm doing alright. I can't complain too much. Yeah, there are certainly cheaper paperweights. So an emote is like the code in the full path, but do I actually need that stuff there? If it's already in the key? I don't think I do. Like let's get rid of that. And let's just, for kicks, let's do that. Emotes is not a type. It's not a type. Line 12. Did I forget how to do syntax correctly? Is that what happened? Where am I? I'm not in common. Yeah, I did, Jojo. Trigoland. No. Because it's not this way. That ain't right at all. Oh. Duh. Or emote map and var emotes is an emote map. There we go. Yeah, I've been overlooking that discussion for a little while, I think. What movie are you watching and how? Oh yeah, so I'm not watching a movie. Instead, this is a server to watch movies on. It ain't running right now though, so let me see if I can get it compiled. Nope. So essentially, it's a single instance streaming server that has integrated chat that also supports emotes. If no one knows, no, it's a bit of a gray area for it. But it's for streaming things like, yeah, that's not illegal. That's what this is. This is just a single instance streaming server with chat and emote support. Also supports a little bit of access control, yeah. A little bit of access control. 12 in emotes. This one here? No. Common. No, this is common. 12, 12. 12, 12, 12, 12. No. Originally, I was using Plex at one point, but that was with Rabbit itself. But I don't do it that way anymore. Free to look at code and cost money licenses. So much spaghetti is free spaghetti. I did it again. Do I need to pass this as a? I shouldn't have to pass that as a reference type. There we go. Okay, full path undefined. 53. Because this is just going to be the value. That's all that is. It's just the value. And then... No, it's not again 53. Yeah, okay. And the test breaks. Test. It breaks everywhere. You know... Did I like it? No. No, this is not my homemade spaghetti. Well, not all of it, anyway. What is this? Why is there an os.exit in the test case? I mean, it's commented out, but what is it doing there in the first place? This doesn't do anything. Does it? Oh wait, no. That does. Is this called anywhere? No code whatsoever. Yeah, that's the only way to have beautiful code. Yeah. No, this is initialization, right? For the tests. I'm gonna guess. Yeah. Oh, okay. There it goes. Yeah. Need it for something. Yeah. Yeah. Test main runs before the test. So yeah, this sets it up. So this is that that variable over here. Can you see this? I don't know. Hang on. Yeah, that's this variable over here. So it sets it up to it parses some emotes to test them out. Can it pass somehow? That's surprising. All right. I wasn't expecting that to pass, actually. Not gonna lie. All right. Okay. Add emote s at path q and code and oops, like that. Wait. Code equals this stuff. Oops. There it goes. The OS exit was needed? No. I just want you guys to have 100% coverage. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I doubt that's ever gonna happen. Okay. So let's see what this does. Whoops. Code at full path. Test main must have an m.run. That wasn't there in the first place. It was just an OS exit. That's all that was there. The OS exit was commented out. Yeah, it was commented out. Still blaming Jojo for that one. See? It was commented out. Don't blame me for this. Don't blame me for this. Yeah, test broke, so we stopped with them from running. Okay, that makes sense. What happens if I don't wrap it in an OS exit, though? Because, like, it clearly exited. Oh, because if it fails, it'll have a non-zero return code, right? Which is sent back to exit. Got it. All right. All right, let's see how it breaks. Undefined OS. Okay, well, that's one way. Maybe an identifier. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, okay, so they failed. Receive 2 PNG. Yep, okay. Emotes. Is it really... No, that should be like static emotes, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it be static emotes? I'm pretty sure there should be static emotes. Like, were these tests ever right with this data? Because I'm fairly certain that should have been static emotes. I'm checking my server. Give me a second. Ignore the branch. He touched the code after the branch, though, so... No, it does. It should be emotes. Okay. Huh. Do I... Not main. Handlers. Main. Okay. That is fine then. Gonna go, alright, the Jump Mega. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. You have a good night. So that means that it shouldn't have the static part. Wait, what in God's name? What is this? Hang on. Hold up. What? Excuse me? What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually comment that out again. Yeah, that's... Yeah, sounds expensive. That sounds... hot. Not entirely sure what that is in freedom units, but I mean, it sounds pretty hot. It's not trimming the crap off the code. This is the code. That shouldn't be that large. Oh, because I didn't... I wrote the thing... I wrote the function, but I didn't call it from anywhere, that's why. Nightshade Dude, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Frozen Zerker, how you doing? Calculating freedom units. 84. Yeah, that's a little hot. Emotes. So over here somewhere, when I find the emotes... Why do I actually... Hang on. Why do I use this? Why actually do I use that? Let's break more things. Yay! This is my go-to hack playlist. Kind of, sort of. So I use a service called Pretzel for streaming the music. Mainly so I don't have to worry about my VODs being muted. And I figure chiptune is usually appropriate because I'm typically doing NS assembly instead of Golang in WebDev. Typically. No, we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna do emotes or emotes dot add emote file. Right? Maybe. Yeah, very NES-like. It's coming up on 9:30 on Tuesday. I'm not hearing electro swing. Something's wrong. Electro swing's pretty good, but I don't think they have any electro swing on here. Yeah, they don't, which is the same. Where's this shame? Synthwave? Do they have a synth channel? I think they don't. Yeah, they do. This stuff. Normally have. Oh, okay. A wasp replaces JavaScript. Wasp, like the bees. So I'm out of water. I'm gonna go get some more. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, we'll be back. WASM makes more sense there in that context. Nicotine, how you doing? I'm here for this vote. I'm not doing the assembly tonight. Mainly because I'm procrastinating more. But yeah, so I'm working on some movie night stuff. It's copied from Lua. Not that I'm aware of. I don't know. And the second one isn't necessarily an error. It can be whatever, and you can return however many things you want. Like, have a look at this one. This one returns a list and a map of strings. What? A map of strings and an error. It's Wednesday. 3:30. It's a common Lua idiom and it's pretty old. Multiple return params and having the last thing be an error code with no error. It's emotes group by channel. Yeah, I figured. So, well, why double map though? Like Twitch, then the channel name, or no, channel name, code, and then the file name, something like that, probably. Flares all the same time zone, right? Okay. Alright, so we're getting rid of that. That's gone away. Wait, that compiled before though? Did not. Emotes map is not an expression. 45. Sure. Oh. That's a type. Alright. What line? 45. Channel something. Yes, I am messing with types. Actually, no, this is not gonna... No. That ain't gonna return a list of emotes. It's just gonna return an error. Yeah. Just gonna return an error. Code file. Thank you for that file. I appreciate that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to express what is wrong, but I'm fairly sure that something's wrong. No. Oh, excuse me. Too many arguments to return. Yep. Undefined. EM39. Oh, because this is just going to be code plus at plus file. And then 48. That. And then 77. That. 80. I'll get down there in a second, actually, because some of this stuff needs to change. So it's not going to be emotes.find path. Actually, it is. Is it? No. No, I'm not going to be returning anything here. Am I returning anything up here? Yes, I'm returning error, so I'm going to return an error. Like that. Burp, burp, how you doing? Does nil basically mean anything that was not found? I haven't coded in Lua before. This is not Lua. This is actually Go. But yeah, nil is the same as null. Yeah, or the nothing, the no value. Yeah. Doing fine. That's good to hear. Yeah, so I'm working on a streaming server here, and I'm trying to unravel some code. Yeah, it has to do with emotes and file parsing and things. Is it none? I thought it was nothing in Python, like the word nothing. Or no, that's VB. Never mind. That's VB.net. It is not. Yeah, it is not. Okay. No, I was thinking of VB.net. Offensive. NSO, how you doing? Welcome. I agree though. VB.net is offensive. Alright, find emotes. Right? I think think so. Oh, excuse me. If error is not equal nil, do a thing with error. Return errors.wrap error and could not find emotes in top level directory. Of course. Even the oblate spheroid Earth model is wrong. Helps if I spell things right. Well, I mean, that's just an error string or whatever. 99. That's not using it. Wait, that. Oops. That needs to go away. This needs to be emotes dot add file like that. Okay. String is non-programmable. You just realized that? Oh. In fact, I'm using some string to hold up my my green screen. It's become so better in my being. I was like, everyone knows what string means. I was WebAssembly in the build. You were WebAssembly? You were WebAssembly. How'd you get out of the computer? How long is a piece of string? Lenster. 100. What's a 100? Right here. Common.emotes. That helps. 108. And 105. Add undefined. What do you mean add is undefined? Oh. It's add emote. Why is it add emote? It should just be add. Okay, 108. Also, string and thread are not the same thing. Thread is thinner. To a non-programmer and a non-sewist? I don't know. Non-fabric person. Tailor? Non-tailor. How about that? But they're both made of fibers unless they're that weird nylon stuff. String 1/3 of a rudimentary telephone. Beautiful. It panicked. Oh, I know why. Okay, that's probably because I don't actually do anything with the emotes map here. So let's have a init function that yeah. Does that help? No, I need to actually reassemble it. Yeah, the init function. Get another secret fabric making. Speaking of Taylor, what's a mathematician's favorite TV show? The Taylor series? Is that a? I've never heard of that show. Cause I don't watch TV. I don't have cable, so. Aha! What did I change and why did it work? Okay. It displays them both twice. But sure, yeah, okay. So we're gonna remove this one. That for now. I'm not gonna reset that yet. We're gonna come over to here though. Redo that. That joke mathematician. A math term? Is it really? Oh, well, so, like, I haven't been in a math class in years. Yeah. Okay, I broke it. I know what happened though. I know what happened. The HTML end of things is broken. Holy crap! Why does it get all of them? Oh, probably because it adds all of them to the list, doesn't it? Yeah. Just remember, if you're very quick at calculating infinite series of definitions of functions, you could be Taylor Swift. But you, of course I can. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's funny when I do. Alright, so that's going to be over here somewhere. Well, no, actually. It needs to take off the static to that. Where do I want to do that? So the emote directory is that. Because if I remove it from here, I mean that's only used there. It's only used in one spot. So that wouldn't do anything for me. I suppose what I could do is I could add that to the glob. Well, no, that wouldn't really work either. Would it? Oh, it might. I don't know. Let's try it. Is there a bounty for millionaires? You're converting so really? Who? Alright, processing went there. Just emotes. Reader, static. Find emotes a path. Okay, but this find emotes. Oops. From me as Discord. I mean, it can be pretty fun. Wait, this doesn't do it. Because this will have the full path in it anyway, so that's not like it's changing anything. So I need to actually filter out this directory somewhere else. Yeah, I need to remove that from the beginning of it. Do I want to do that when it parses it, or when it loads it? It's done. Well, let's start when it parses it anyway. What the HTML? This file. All right. Strings that replace. What's the syntax for this? I don't do drugs. I am drugs. Won't replace all. String old and new. Yeah. Right? Probably not. We'll find out. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. Let's see what happens. It broke. Declared not used because I didn't put it over here. I thought it was playing the synthwave station. Why am I? This is also on the chiptune station, I'm sure. Whatever. All right. Am I doing something special with the serving of emotes? Good path. So this removes the static from it. Right. Oh, it uses a different... What do you say? Python is a good first language. In a word, no. For someone who doesn't know anything about programming. I would say yes. Rather, I would say no. I don't think it's the best for a first language because the main reason is the indentation. For me, that would be the main reason, and not clear scopes. And you can get weird errors with the indentation that won't make much sense to someone new. 68k max. Alright, emote file. Emote file. Base path. Oh, this what? What? No, what is this? What is going on here? PHP. The PHP. I mean, I hate PHP, but you know, I want people to ask. But PHP was one of the larger languages that I did learn first. So there is that. Let's look at assembly this time. Smashly, how you doing? Welcome. Ski might be good. I don't know about that one. Might scare him away, honestly. Alright, let's see what this does. It didn't. This never happened. Because it's looking at the wrong... Okay. Because they're static emotes, not emotes. Why, actually? They shouldn't be... They shouldn't have that in there. Emote to HTML. Emote... Val key, val is that... And this... Is this, No, this is server side, I think. Applesauce Basic. I mean... Something touches in the water, not I am doing a degree in it. Visual Basic, then C. VB is... I mean, I guess this is a good beginner language, but... I don't know. Styled Lisp logo. Alright, let's see what's going on here with this thing. That's not what I wanted. This one. Almost there. Almost there it is. Okay. Okay. Wait, that was... That wasn't the server crashing. Is that code not run on... Reconnect. Emote to HTML. Why does that run on the client? That and this data is wrong. So I'm working on my my movie night server that we use on Saturdays for what's it? Oh, for movie nights. So here's the thing: it breaks on Windows, but I bet you it would work fine on Linux because the slashes go the other direction. It's too cool to use it, basically, yeah. Basically. Okay, so let's do that then instead of here. Because that ain't gonna work. Instead of there, we need to do it in the ad then, yeah? Up here? Regex on this one, actually. That was... I needed syntax for it. It does, but if I'm using the file path .append or whatever it is, it defaults to the backslash when it smushes the directories together. Actually, can I hang on? Wait, it isn't there like a split on something or other? Split list? No, not that. Never mind. From slash? I mean... Alright, well there's a way I can do it without this. Equals file path dot slash. Wait, no, where was that just now? Hold up. From slash returns the result of never mind. No, that ain't what I want to do. Real man writing 652 it is assembly in Vim. Yeah, the Vim is an acquired taste. I will agree to that one. Yes, this is Vim on Windows. Yeah. Not showing chat your error messages. Oh, I'm looking at documentation over here. Documentation, not error messages. My error messages are, well, that really. But no, so I do actually want to use regex for this. Was it regex actually place? Should place all? Yeah. Place all literal string. Yes, I think that's what I want. Yeah. Very strip static. Useless Windows toolbars. I think you can, but I just haven't gotten rid of it. This is going to be either that or that. Right. So then place all literal string full path with that. Let's try this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get rid of it, but I just haven't. Okay. It looks like it might have worked. It's JavaScript to you. Okay. Emotes, Twitch Duated. Okay. I actually don't want that at all. Do I? This will also like severely break my Nginx setup, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I handle static stuff in Nginx directly, like I mentioned before, and this breaks that. Ah! Success! Alright. Though JavaScript could be a very good language to learn first, it is very interactive and easy to do UI stuff, but there's also way too many pitfalls. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So I can commit things now. It's a lot of things to commit though, goodness gracious. The test is broken though still, isn't it? Let's see if I can fix the test real quick. What happens to the test? What was added to the server? It's not necessarily something new, it's reworking something. Undefined OS. God, it's reworking how emotes are stored, which in turn would allow us to automatically download emotes from both Discord and Twitch. Oh, because the test is wrong. Oops. Actually, this should be static emotes, shouldn't it? Yes. A bunch of emotes. Okay, failed to parse that. Receive static. Does it need that in there? It shouldn't. Parse emotes. Wait, where do I... Hang on. No. Where do I... No, when it adds it, it removes that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, and it removes the... It shouldn't remove that, should it? Yeah, it should remove that. The slash at the beginning. So it does that. Everyone already has a process to JS. That's also like something that'll set you up for some big gotchas later on, because not all the browsers necessarily run JavaScript the same. Or rather, what's it? The UI stuff differs between browsers. All right, I fixed the test. Cool. Yeah. Now I can commit. Shit. I don't know if I should keep this here. I mean... I won't commit it for now. Stage that. What is this? Emotes. Emotes is just going to serve the... It's very simple. Why did I split it up in the first place? Why did I do that? XML HTTP request? Vaguely. Am I gonna work on a movie poll? I don't know. Maybe. What time is it? 10:07. I mean, I can bring it up here in a minute. I don't know if I'll do any actual work on it, but I can certainly bring it up and get some opinions on it. Handlers. Yeah. Yeah. Here, reload that. Stage that. Commands. I should probably check to see if this, make sure this stuff still works. Because this is reload emotes. Oops. So the thing is, back in those days, there was this dynamic HTML stuff where you use JavaScript to create HTML to put into the web page, but it wasn't all that common. Yeah. There's so many libraries for JavaScript that do absolutely everything and nothing. Warcry, how you doing? I don't think I said hi to you yet tonight. Where's a good place to store and access arbitrary data for web client? Cannot host a server besides Google Drive or GitHub? Depends on what you're doing specifically. Like, is that something you need to just save locally on the client? Or is that something you need to save, like, between machines? Like login data or something? Because if it's login data, you get yourself a server. Mind your cross-site scripting restrictions with that stuff. With what specifically? Oh, what you're talking with Walkride? Yeah. Yeah, if it's like, if you're trying to get around having a server, don't do that. You're gonna create a mess. Just don't do that. Some JSON files and some images. What are those though? Are they, is it like a cache, or that doesn't mean it doesn't matter if it's something private, but like what is it specifically? Is it something specific to that person, or is it like, or are you trying to just get rid of a web server? Yeah, it's the AWS stuff. An in-house app. Yeah, I still would. I'd still avoid avoiding a server. So yeah, get a server. I'd just get a server. Oh, I need the admin password. In-house deploy as a static site on the client machine and authorize it for the access and local disk. Yeah, that sounds about good. Avoiding a server. Yeah, that one. That worked. Holy crap. I'm gonna want to remove that, but that's fine for now. What does that say? Duplicate message that I wrote, whatever. That's fine. It works. That's cool. So I didn't read the command. The emotes like work now, which is nice. Stage that, stage the test. Stage that. I'm gonna leave that off for now. Alright. Fix emotes. Are cached in relation to their physical location on disk. Same from the user perspective, but it prepares but it sets up some stuff that will make it easier to add emotes from various sources. Okay. Go with that. And let's go ahead and push things emotes. I'm gonna keep it on its own branch for now. And where's master? Master. Because I added the remove go imports thing. Oh, it's well. Let me remove some of this stuff. So I don't need to do this anymore. I don't do that anymore. Yeah. Oops. Make file and readme. Delete that. Cancel. Okay. Now I can check that out. Cherry pick. Cherry pick. Now I can push these. Okay. Alright, so it took a little longer than I wanted it to, but I mean, I did get some stuff done tonight. Yeah. So I do have another project, like I said, that was related to this one. Specifically, it's for voting for the next what's it? The next movie, right? The next thing to watch. Not that one. There it is. I think I might make this repo open. I don't know yet. But yeah, so it's just essentially like a very specific voting architecture, I guess. Twilight of the Cockroaches? Sure, why not? So essentially, anybody with an account either on Twitch or Discord would be able to link their account to this, right? And be able to place a vote for a thing, for a movie. They'd also be able to add a movie to the list of movies to vote on. I watched it once on VHS. I don't think I've seen it. But so the idea is you have a list of things we want to watch, and people vote on what they want to see. And then at the end of the week, when we go to watch something, we take the top 1 or 2 voted items on that list and remove those, right? But the rest of the list is still there with their votes. And the people that had voted for those 2 movies that were selected get those votes back so they can re-vote on something else, right? And a bunch of other little things in there a bunch of things that clarify some stuff. Yeah. But so I only have like some design documentation and some explanation of what it actually is. I don't have any code written for it yet. I do have a little bit of like what I need to keep track of, the data and whatnot. So yeah, there'd be like your regular users and then admins who can like veto things outright, and they're the ones that actually take care of the cycles, the voting cycles. Yeah. And the idea is like for any item on the list, it would link to additional information about it, right? Like to its IMDb or mal page or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I might make this. I might open this repo up to the public tonight, tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. If I do, I'll tell you about it on Discord. So if you haven't already, just go ahead and hop in there. But yeah, so aside from that, I think I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. I think I'll wrap it up for tonight. Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry. I want to eat something again. Yeah, but thanks guys for stopping by. I'll be back on Thursday. Well, today's Tuesday, right? So I'll be back on Thursday. I don't know if I'll be working on this. It's either gonna be this or my Nest stuff, my Nest assembly. Yeah, I don't know. Come and find out. But don't go anywhere yet, though. We're gonna go say hi to somebody. We're gonna see if there's anybody doing anything interesting on Twitch here. Maybe, I don't know. I have some homework to do for the Nest assembly, so yeah. One reason why I'm doing this is procrastinating, so I don't have to do my homework. But yeah, I can only procrastinate for so long, you know. Let's see. Who's in the science and tech category? You guys wanna go say hi to someone new? Evening, Ralph. How you doing? You hopping in just as I'm finishing up here. But how's your night going? Why are there so many growing channels in science and tech? I think I've gone on about this before, about how there's like 6 or something like that growing channels. Maybe it was all right. Let's see. So I want someone with a mic at least, right? So let's go see if we can find someone with a mic. What's this guy doing? Looks like Unity? Something Unity? Biology? I'm sorry, Ralph. I'm sorry. Oh, the stream is frozen for a second. Is that me or is that him? That might be him. His stream is unbelievably laggy, so not him. Magical Girl Project? What is this? What is this? 420 growing channels, right? Yeah. How have we not hit that magic number yet, right? How's that happened? What was this guy doing? Oh, I just said that. Alright, so I have no idea what this guy's doing. It's just the Magical Girl Project. Looks like it's in C++. But yeah, come say hi with me. I will see you guys next time, I guess, right? Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. I have to wait for the Raid Now button to happen. But yeah, join Discord if you haven't already. I'll be back on Thursday. See you then. Goodbye.